Halloween is the story of a young boy who goes insane and becomes a serial killer. It's a very basic idea for a film, but it's not the kind of movie that needs an incredible storyline to be interesting. It was a small, low-budget film that is now a classic, and is famous for introducing one of the most popular horror icons of all time, Michael Myers. This film also has one of the most famous movie soundtracks of all time. Throughout all the sequels, and even the remakes, they still haven't dropped it. It's part of what makes the Michael Myers character. But moving on, with the exception of Dr. Loomis, none of the characters in this film are really anything special to me. Jamie Lee Curtis is great as Laurie Strode, but then again, it's just the same basic character. The main female victim that's getting chased by the killer and screaming a lot. Anybody can do it, it doesn't matter who's doing it, as long as they've got a good scream. Dr. Loomis was Michael Myers' doctor since he was a little kid, and now he's become obsessed with him. He wants him dead, but he knows that he can't be killed. He's like Dracula's Van Helsing, although the only difference is Dr. Loomis knows Michael Myers like the back of his hand, and he has no control over him whatsoever. Donald Pleasence is an absolutely amazing actor, and really shows who this character was written to be. A man who's given up his life to fight off this monster. A man whose life's work was to put an end to this evil, and no matter how hard he tried, his life was a waste, because he could never be defeated. Michael Myers is one of the three epic slashers, in my opinion. One of Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger. The Frankenstein monster, Dracula, and Wolfman of our time, I believe. And one of the coolest things about this film, and what differs it from the rest of these slasher flicks of the same time period, is that in this film you see through the eyes of a killer rather than through the victim's eyes. And it's creepy. Overall, I'd give this film 5 golden stars. It's one of the greatest slasher flicks of all time, and overall one of the greatest horror films of all time. Michael Myers has never died and never will die, because, they call me old-fashioned for liking this stuff, but today it's still around, it's still on television, it's still on DVD, it's still all over the stores around Halloween time, and I love it. This is what I live for, right here. Rock and roll.